I'm Zach Paris, and I am the pastor of Lutheran Campus Ministry at the University of Colorado Boulder, and today I want to talk to you about a place that many of you may soon be headed: college. One of the myths about college is that it is the place where you will finally get to be the truly unique person you were always meant to be, unencumbered by the oppression of your parents or your high school. Just as long as it's one of these 5 types of people. Yes, today I am going to introduce you to the 5 different personalities that you could choose as your one true self in college. First, you could be a bro. Brah, who's got Post Malone tickets at Red Rocks? This guy. Or you could be the faux philosopher. I mean, dude, have you ever thought, what if this isn't real life? What if all of this is just an elaborate simulation, man? Or one of my favorites, you could choose to be the overcommitted and overextended student. Yeah, I would love to hang out tonight, but I have my unpaid internship until 5, and then I have a GlobeEd meeting, and then at 6:30 I have an Engineers Without Borders meeting. Yeah, no, I don't actually study engineering. I'm a triple major in French, International Affairs, and Taekwondo, but I just felt like being involved in Engineers Without Borders would give my academic resume some balance, you know? Or you could choose to be the student who just discovered colonialism. Are you really gonna eat that French fry? Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, but based on what I know about the effects of French colonialism and the oppression that the Irish suffered at the hands of the English, it's just not a choice I would make. Finally, you could choose to be the student who majors in intramural sports. Yeah, I was supposed to graduate this May, but I really messed my knee up during the spring season of Ultimate, and so just decided to push graduation back to next May. That way, I'll have 2 more full seasons of Club Ultimate. Okay, we kid. There are way more than 5 personalities you can choose from, and there's nothing wrong with identifying with any of these caricatures. I mean, it's a good idea to know about colonialism, and Ultimate Frisbee can be fun, and Post Malone's not that bad. But I've been working with students for going on 10 years now, and I've seen a dynamic at play that I think you should know about before you dive in. The college campus is the place where a critical stage in identity formation happens. You've broken free of the families and communities that have formed you, and you've given the freedom to figure out who you are by diving deeply into your life on campus. And that is a great and essential part of the college experience. But the problem is that in that freedom there is fear. Freed from who you have been, you do not yet know the person you are becoming. And what I see time and again are students pretending, doing everything they can to make it seem like they've got it all figured out. And there is so much pressure on campus for students to have everything figured out, to have their social life and their studies and maybe even their careers figured out as an 18-year-old freshman. And what happens is students are tempted to latch onto one of these stereotypes and use it as a shield to protect themselves from the things that they do not know about themselves and the world. The trouble is that the most important ingredient in this whole identity formation thing is vulnerability. And students spend so much time pretending to be the person they want to be that there's no time left to let your guard down, take a step back, and figure out who you already are. As a Lutheran campus pastor, I work with a community of students where we intentionally try to create space for this vulnerability. Unlike other clubs or groups on campus, we try to create a place where we belong, not because we all think or act or believe or even dress the same, but because we belong first to God. Each week we gather for a community meal to take the time to sit down and eat and be the people God has made us to be, even if those people like Post Malone. Here in Boulder, that meal takes place on Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock over at St. Aidan's Episcopal Church, but this meal happens on over 200 college campuses with other groups who are connected to Lutheran Campus Ministry. So as you prepare to chart your course, I encourage you to make room for one of these communities to be the place where you ground your college experience. I promise that there you'll find the space for vulnerability. And that vulnerability in the hands of God, in the hands of God at work, in your professors, in your campus ministers, and your TAs, that will change your life. I promise. To connect with Lutheran Campus Ministry, simply click on one of the links here below in the video description, or go to www.elcjcampusministry.org and fill out a student referral form. Even if you're not a student, let us know about the students who will be headed our way in the fall. We'll properly welcome them, we'll help make their transition to college smooth, and you'll be connecting them to a life-changing resource.